Chapter 2, Shark Attack. First wave comes in. She's rush it, finish sooner. When the ball set me on a platform, a few people huddled together on it already. I didn't know any of them. They were all women, from what I could see. Most were tall, ranging from supermodel tall to press-ganged into the volleyball team tall. I noticed because I'm the opposite of tall. These giants were packed tight around me, so I didn't see them at first, but I did hear the yelling. Move! Create empty space! She wanted to stack like giant subject savory food pile? Greetings. She is likely the ugliest creature in long and venerable history of selection. Move her ignorant body now! All of that was mixed with surprised yelling and crying. Whoever was up there, somebody had definitely peed in their Cheerios. Of course, my curiosity overrode my desire to avoid rude people, so I squeezed in and tried to slip around the others to see who was yelling. There were 3 of them, and they were ginormous. Like I said, there were some tall women on this platform, but these things were much bigger than anyone else. They had thick arms and round shoulders and huge barreled chests. They wore what looked like fur coats and long pants with cargo pockets. But the strangest thing was their snarling, angry faces, which looked almost human, but not quite. Their noses and mouths were narrow and pulled out. They had pointed ears stuck out the tops of their heads. Their eyes were blazing yellow, and one of them was literally barking and slavering at this blonde girl, flashing long, glistening white teeth. Wolves. That's what they looked like. Big, furious, 2-legged wolf people, or I guess werewolves. Their attitude didn't leave any room for argument, so we did what they said and crowded in close until there were no more people floating in. Is all? Eram, she count 50? One of the things snapped. Good. Congratulations. She's have been chosen of selection. The words were English, of course, because I understood it, and unfortunately, that's the only language I know. Even if I knew all the languages on Earth, though, I doubt Space Wolf was one of them. There was a strange white noise crackling in the background whenever it spoke, and the words I heard didn't match the movements of the creature's jaw. It sounded like a translation dubbed over its original voice. Later, we learned we'd been fitted with some kind of translator device while we were passed out. Next many days is not easy or enjoyed, females, the beast snarled, pacing in front of our packed group. These trainers will turn hers up and around so hard, she's will be spitting out her anal sphincters and pushing excrement nuggets through her mouths. Oh, what a lovely visual. First, pieces have usernames, subjects have not. If subject finishes selection to become piece with console, that piece may choose her username. No console, no name, no username. Subject is number only. People reduced to numbers. Wonderful. That has never gone wrong. Subject claims her username premature. Cobalt works her to failure. Subject tells her true name to trainers or anyone. Selection etiquette demands delete and returned, but Cobalt is of better standards. Cobalt will reach into her throat and tear her heart out and forget the consequent moment. What is this? Its head whipped around and it drilled a girl over to my left with a murderous stare. This thing, what is this? The wolf demanded and dramatically rolled its eyes. A sapient expression, yes? A contempt? One of the other wolves smirked. Gresson thinks it is. The first creature loomed over her. She holds disrespect of trainers. She believes Cobalt is not toothed. The girl's eyes were the size of baseballs. Her dark face bleached to an ashy color. She furiously shook her head. The monster crouched to her eye level. Do not lie! It was like a bark, but with syllables. On floor, now! The girl immediately sank to her knees, but the beast wasn't satisfied. Croco position! Lean forward, fists on ground, legs out straight. Now stay. It was so quiet I could hear my own heartbeat throbbing in my ears. Do not be stupid, none of hers. Subjects are not pieces. Subjects not even like Hoptic are nothing to trainers. It towered over her and nudged her chin up with the toe of a black boot. She desires of test. Her soul longs of tell trainer her name. The girl shook her head again, frantically. Is shy? Cobalt witnessed her expression. Subject previously disbelieved in consequence. Did she change? The beast's voice descended to a growl, though it still echoed in the hollow chamber. Subject mocks Cobalt in hiding, thinks to conceal, thinks Cobalt is stupid. Does she hate Cobalt? The girl shook her head once again. Wrong answer. The brute dropped to the ground, its face inches from hers, and screamed, Do not lie! She let out a squeak, and her arms trembled, but she didn't say anything. I mean, what could she say? Subject can hate. Cobalt understands. Cobalt is cruel, despicable female, she knows. But no subject will disrespect her. It, or now I guess she, leapt off the ground and stood over the girl. Now, tell trainers her name. The girl didn't say a word. She stayed there in plank, now sagging a bit in the middle. I wondered if it would be bloody. I didn't think I could deal with that, and I wasn't even the one about to bleed. Her name, Algie, say it now. Trainer gave order, one of the other wolves snapped. She asked her name. I don't. Both creatures barked over one another. Her name! Her name! Are she stupid? She won't tell her name, so tell it. Stupid female, say it. Obey, now. I don't have a name, she half shouted, half sobbed, and both the wolf people went from frothing rage to complete calm in an instant. There is hope of sapience, maybe, the first one grumbled under its breath. Then loudly this time, Get up! To all of us it shouted, This subject is correct. In selection she have no name. Never say your name. As the girl struggled back to her feet. Not to each other, not to mate, not to anyone. Not ever. Username later, when subject is peace and claims one. True name never. Now, it continued as if nothing had happened, she's are here of selection, and she is a subject. Life of subject is difficult and unpleasant and not an enjoyment. There is no talking, no doing, no manifesting her own desires. Not yet. That comes after, if she finish selection, if she finish class training. Next many days she do as told, when told. Then she's will become Skaki pieces for masters. Skaki pieces have comforts, prestige, even family and mates. Skaki pieces have usernames. She's want comfort and username. She works hardest. She wants delete and returned. Don't. But today is not selection. Today is of orientation. Subjects will have washed, clothed, eated, calibrated of visor, and slept. Is too easy. A floor lights and subject step on it. A floor is not lit, maybe is fast journey to bottom. Now take off clothes and get in showers. Subjects stink like stasis paralytic.